Hey, so it's 4:50 in the morning, and I just had a crazy dream. I wanted to just document. I have no idea what it means, but it was so real. So, in the beginning of the dream, there was this huge man, and it turns out that he, in the dream, was my pastor's brother, and he was mocking me for my preaching, saying, "Non-negotiables." And I was traveling to New York to do some preaching, and I was taking my daughter. And so while I'm in New York, I'm going through these different experiences to learn how to retaliate through preaching, to preach against what that guy was mocking me about. And he showed me that, God showed me that, this guy, he was like a lineman for a football team and would just destroy the quarterback at any given chance. And I'm like, nah, I gotta do this. I gotta confront this head on. You're not gonna mock God's word. And anyway, so I take my daughter and we're gonna go see Elon Musk for an event. And so we walk, and we're the last ones there. It's me and her. We're the last ones there to the event. And so we go in the back and we meet him, and he's by like this cyber truck, and he goes, "Do you have your denim jacket and denim jeans?" And I go, "No, I didn't even know we needed to have these things." He goes, "No problem. I got one for you, and I got one for you." And the one that I had barely even fit me, and the one she had fit her. And he goes, "Hey, wait a minute. That's gonna be $50. I said, "No problem." I gave him my card, and it was $100. And then I looked at him, and I registered in my mind that he was a billionaire. And I started with the Bernie Sanders, and I'm like, "The billionaires and the billionaires," right to his face. And he took my money, but he got hit hard. He goes, "Do you need food stamps? Do you need this?" He gave me like coupons to Foot Locker. He gave me food stamps, and I said, "Listen, I don't need these things." And he's like, "What? You don't ever turn down free things what people give you." And I was like, "No, I don't need these things. I have enough." And then there was this young black girl on the streets of New York who had all this food. And she goes, "Do you want it was a Publix sub. She goes, "Do you want this Publix sub?" I said, "Yeah, I'll take the Publix sub." And my daughter was like, went a few feet away from me, eating like she's never eaten before. And this is Gianna. And I ate half the sub. And then, so then we go to this guy's house where his friend just died. And I'm in there, and he's very troubled by my presence. And I brought his family member, and we were talking about the ashes that they were gonna go sprinkle. And he was just really disturbed I was there. And so he just was like, he was so busy with work and so, into his numbers and his payments and everything that he had to make, that he just didn't even want me to be there. So we left, and we're going to wait for Elon Musk. And me and my daughter were getting dressed in our denim now. And I said, "Man, we should have got Elon Musk to sign the denim. We were right there." So she pulls out a marker and she starts signing my denim. And I looked at it, and it was a quote. And instead of signing Elon Musk, she signed my pastor's name, Jeff Dixon. I said, "You wrote that, baby?" She goes, "Yeah, I wrote that." And then, to make my wife mad, she wrote under Jeff Dixon, "Two girls from high school," And then, so we're going to this waiting area, and we're waiting to go see Elon Musk because I got a call that where the show's about to start. And we're back there, and all of a sudden this African-American man pulls out a blue revolver, and he's pointing it, and we're all ducked back. And I'm praying, "Lord, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper." And all of a sudden he shoots it, poof, and the bullet goes slow motion. And my daughter barely got hit, and I got shot right in the butt, right in the right butt cheek. And I remember I got scared, and I ran in fear over the fence. and I checked my wound, and it was nothing. The bullet was in there, but I wasn't bleeding. There was no hole, nothing. So I ran around the block. I knew the bullet was in there, and I went to the front, and it turns out that we were in the back of a gas station. And the guy was Indian, and I go, listen, my daughter's back there. I just got shot. He goes, oh, no. So he starts calling the police. And then everybody back there starts walking out because I guess they didn't want to get caught. So I'm hiding my face. And then, boom, everything cuts out, and an angel speaks to me and shows me that the guy who shot me was with Elon Musk, and Elon Musk is a light unto the world, and that black guy who shot me was a reflection of that light. And then I realized I wasn't hit. I wasn't even bleeding. I didn't even need medical attention. So I called my wife. I said, baby, I got shot. So my wife's cursing me out. I knew you should have never went. I'm going to come. I said, no, baby, don't come. And so there was no calming her down. And I hung up the phone, and I grabbed my daughter. And I remember Elon Musk started walking, and the homeless black guy who shot me is walking, and they have their homeless. They got their, whatever they live in. They had their chair and everything. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I didn't even snitch. I just let them go, and I went my way. And then I woke up. So I have not even yet to begin how to interpret that, but that was my dream.